Good evening and welcome everyone to the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. It's the under-18s of Delhi FC who take on Delhi Tigers FC from the Tyagaraja Stadium, New Delhi. We are a few minutes away from kickoff and we'll have the lineups for you soon. And we are all awaiting an exciting encounter. Final minutes preparations on with the teams set to commence today's game. Myself, Ashwin Ghosh, with you for the rest of the 90 minutes. Both the teams will be looking to get a win in this match. Delhi FC, of course, a well-renowned team already, and with the performance they had put in their previous game, it will be a tough ask for the Tigers to get 3 points out from here. To all the viewers who have just tuned in right now in this live telecast, we are live from the Tyagaraja Stadium for the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Football Cup. And once again, for you, the teams, it's Delhi FC and Delhi Tigers FC who will be battling out each other in this exciting fixture. The under 18s, of course, of each of these sides, hoping to witness a wonderful game of football. We are, of course, moving to our scheduled kickoff time, just a few minutes away, and the lineups are out in the scroll for you. The lineup for Delhi FC, of course: Charles in goal, Lovepreet Singh leading the side, Venerdeep, Tanya Raji, Sagar Dalal, Harsh Vardhan, Dheeraj Prabhakar, Virendra Thapa, Randy Mite, Kuntal, and Ashish Rana. These are the players in first 11, few of them with exceptional performances in the previous game. And for the Delhi Tigers FC, Arav Tandon, Piyush, Mohit Lamba, Ashish Orao, Daksh Chaudhary, Vimal Thapa, Lokam Saurav, Samard Bhardwaj, and Nitish Kumar on goal are the 11 players who are taking on the pitch for today's game, all in yellow. You can see, and in familiar colors, Delhi FC on the left of your screen at the moment. Before they head on for what we call the toss, of course, to decide the sides and who's going to start the match with the kickoff. You also have the under 22s of Delhi who will be taking on another game after this, but right now it's the under 18s. So the stage is set and the players are finally onto the pitch. And it is the two captains who are deciding final rituals, of course, of the game. And comparatively better conditions for playing football in Delhi. Of course, not the greatest of seasons to play, but that is how the game is. The love for the game and the passion behind it. We always want a longer season and more games for Indian footballers to develop. And these kind of tournaments are really helpful for the cause. And talking about these teams, exciting young talents in both the squads. Some experienced campaigners in Delhi, in the Delhi side, of course, and the Tigers will have to really put up a show here if they want 3 points from the game. Well, but then, as we always say, the game isn't played on paper. It is what it is on the pitch, and we'll have to wait for the 90 minutes to see who comes out victorious. The work which Delhi football is doing currently, the teams, and of course the federations there. There's no taking away the efforts they've put into develop Indian football. Delhi Premier League is on, the Shaheed Bhagat Singh Cup, and here we go. Moments away from kickoff. And on the whistle we go from left to right of your screens. Attacking is Delhi Football Club, and from right to left of your screens in yellow jerseys is Delhi Tigers FC. Some interesting names on both the sides, but right now in attack is Delhi. We'll be trying to call the Delhi Tigers FC as Tigers for ease of recognition in this particular game, both having Delhi in their name. And here's an opportunity, and that must be a foul. No foul, says the ref, but this time he's pulled it back. A break of momentum with that. The Tigers would be happy, of course. Long forward ball, not much use. Early moments of the game, not always the best to witness, but soon these teams are expected to grow into the match. Now from the right, Tigers trying to dribble his way past, but Delhi FC have got a free kick and they've started play quickly. Now a chance to break through. Jumped up his feet there. They win a corner with that effort, but it seems like the referee has decided off a goal kick. A long kick there, and the captain of Delhi FC will see it safely to Charles A bit of risk taken. Back to the captain. Good passing move, trying to build up from the back now. Delhi. Win the Thapa to the right now. That's a good tackle to stop him in his lines. Possession changing feet quickly. Here's Thapa again. A good ball aimed but deflected straight to the keeper. Nitish Kumar seeing more of the ball so far in 3 minutes of this game. Throw in the attacking third for the Tigers. It's Daksh Chaudhary to take the throw in. Will go for the longer way. He doesn't. A little dramatic there, but Virendra Thapa has got the ball. Now to the right. Here's Renedy. He has space but was tripped there. And referee called back play for a foul. Almost like he earned that free kick, but seems to have hurt himself a little. Talking about this lad down on the ground at the moment. He's a wonderful player. Randy Mite has been trained at the Minerva Academy. And a few of their players, of course, from the same lines. Here comes the free kick, floated into the box. Chance for a shot which goes out wide. They're appealing for a corner. And they have managed to win a corner there. He had scored a hat-trick in his last game, Randy. A left-footed floater inside. Chance for a header. And that is off target. So it's 5 minutes played and 0-0 is the scoreline. Expecting a fast-paced game, but the outfield is a little bit watery due to the rain. Plays a crucial part sometimes in games, especially for the keepers. It is tough when you take a grounded shot, or maybe just an awkward bounce can take it in. Run back the ball. Delhi FC. Here's Lovepreet trying to keep the ball, control the game from the left now. Dribbling his way in. Chance for a cross inside the box, and no one was near that. That was great work by the man on the left-hand side. Beaten with pace there, Lovepreet back to his keeper. He's trying that for the second time now in the game. Not sure if that's a great idea in this kind of surface condition. They would generally appreciate keepers and stoppers doing that and the confidence they have. But depending on conditions, need to change. But as of now, they have executed it well. Difficult to hold on possession, but that's a great pass towards the left. Can they build an attack? Goes for the crossfield cross, and a little too far for Randy to chase it down, and the keeper will see it off for a goal kick. Instructions from the touchline there. They want an early goal. Whoever takes the lead always has an advantage. Clever attempt to flick the ball, and he was outnumbered surely there. We're in the Tapa. It's 78 on his back. Here's Renty. A little confusion amongst themselves. Moving forward now, once again, the right channel. It's Virendra Thapa who gets the cross in, but referee has decided it was offside. Did well to keep the ball in. Another bright lad in this Delhi team has played for the Tekros Pradesh United, champions of Himachal Pradesh State Football League. Is currently trying to showcase his talent for Delhi FC. Aimless clearances here and there. No such fruitful attacks, maybe from this one. Here's the Tigers on attack from the left channel. Move it there. The cross is blocked. That was the first real attack from the Delhi Tigers. And that forward ball was a little too much for Kuntal to chase it down. It's possession for the Delhi Tigers. They're not making it easy for Delhi FC. And why would they? They are here for the win as well. Here's another chance. Outpaced by the defenders, and Lovepreet there again, leading his team from the back. Started from the throw-in, and they went back. A little sloppy there from Delhi Tigers. Lovepreet again. Pressure on him, and almost snatched it off. That is what pressure can do. High pressing from the number 11 there, Mohit Lamba. Almost snatched that ball. That could have been a great chance. They awarded a foul throw there. It was a little bit due to the conditions. I wonder if that's the best decision, but the referee is the one in charge. There's Virendra Thapa passing it inside. But little casual there in approach. At halftime, though, still early stages of the game. They have a few goal scorers in their team already after the first game. One of the substitutes who was in the bench, Gigi, he scored 11 goals in the last game. If you're wondering what the scoreline was, it was 26-0 in favor of Delhi FC, and that is how dangerous this team can be once they get going. And here's Renty with a long ball forward, a header towards Thapa. Can he get to that first? The defender clears it away. Important interception. Has hurt himself a little in the process. I wonder if there was more contact on his feet than on the ball. But it is a throw-in decided by the officials. Up on his feet though. Here comes the throw-in. Another sliding tackle. Did not want anything through. Another throw-in. I wonder if he's offside, and he is, of course. And Timite a little delay there to get back in. And there's the possession stats for you in the first 15 minutes. It's 62% possession for Delhi FC, 38 for Delhi Tigers, but not much of play inside the box in either side of the pitch. We'll be waiting to watch more goal-bound action. Charles throwing it out to the left. And that is handball, I believe. And Delhi Tigers now have a chance to maybe capitalize on this free kick. It is Mohit who is standing on the ball. A three-man wall lined up. Here comes the delivery. Chance for a header. It's cleared away only to Virendra Thapa, who has found Renedy on the right. Can they break on the counter now? Plenty of yellow shirts down there to defend. Lost his footing there. But they have the ball back now. Delhi FC. That will surely be a free kick in their favor. Asking to slow things down is Harshvardhan, also been a part of the Indian national team camp back before 2017 or so. Apologies for the year, it was the under 17 batch. And now a chance for a cross from the free kick. Here comes the delivery floating in. Chance for a header. The keeper is out. And that almost went in. But that is an infringement on the keeper. That will be a foul. Nitish Kumar, the man down on the ground. That was a great delivery. These little things are to be noticed, especially when you are in the developmental phase of your career. Even at the highest levels, these little things can really matter a lot. And we'll have to wait a while till the keeper gets treatment. And that's what the rule says. You cannot restart play while the goalkeeper is down. A lot of advantages these keepers get, of course, fairly. If an outfield player is injured, you can continue play, but not without the keeper. And why not? How important a role they play in the team. Good to see him up and back to take the free kick. And there's another free kick now. A few stoppages here and there. Slowing down the tempo of the game. I'm not sure if that's what they're intending to do. And a long floated delivery. Back with the LUFC. Here's Renedy. Has Tapa in support on the right hand side. Decides to play it forward. Here's Tapa from the right. Is he onside? Yes, he is. Can deliver a perfect ball. Here comes the cross. And the shot is wide. What a chance that was. It was Ashish Rana. Almost at the right place in the right time. Just couldn't find the perfect finish. And it stays at 0-0. That was a great move. How quickly they built up that one. And an inch perfect cross almost. The surface conditions can be a little bit tricky at times. And what a glorious chance that was for Ashish Rana. The first real chance of the game. Back with Delhi FC now. Is starting to grow in this game. Crossfield ball. Wendy will manage to keep possession. Looking for a floated delivery. Locked there and back with them. Sagar Dalal seeing a lot of the ball. Here's Lovepreet. Now to the right. Here's Virender. To Ranady. A great sliding tackle once again from the defense of Delhi Tigers. That was Vimal who got in the tackle. Here's Virender Thapa. Will won it out for a throw in there. So it's 20 minutes played and we are almost halfway towards halftime and there are no goals so far. It's 0-0 between the two teams and can either of the side get a lead before the break. Plenty to play though. It's time for one or more. We'll wait and see. And I wonder why that whistle was for. But at least we're sure that it was in favor of the Delhi Tigers, who have a throw in and a long one there. Another clever try to a back heel. And there's the shot stats for you. One shot from Delhi and none from Delhi Tigers. Brilliant skill on the left hand side. None of the teams have been able to hit the target. That was a great forward ball, but a little too much weight on that. That's what he's saying to his teammate. A perfect measured ball is all they would require. They've managed to dominate possession. but not really looking threatening in the final third, except at one or two occasions. Back to Charles. Has to clear it this time. Decides to pass again. Good to see the confidence with his feet. Wendy and Virendra Thapa having good combination amongst themselves. Here's Wendy taking on a man. It's interesting to see what they do off the ball as well. And here's what the one was for. Virendra Thapa once again from the right channel. And another wasted opportunity. Credits to the defenders, the way they have marked the players. Mohit has been so active for Delhi Tigers. He's in support on the left, goes for a shot deflected. And great work by the keeper to save the corner there. Another cross-field ball. This has been a strategy so far. One or two occasions it has worked, but that's almost snatched away by Randy. You cannot take so much time on the ball. Hasn't been one-sided, that's the least we can say here. And another throw for the Delhi Tigers. A little confusion with that decision, but we are finally on with play. Ashish Wana, great one-touch play in the midfield. That looked like a delightful ball, unless the interception came in. Free kick for the Tigers. Winnedy with number 13 on his shirt has been working hard as well for Delhi FC. The senior team winning the previous match last day in the Delhi Premier League. They will be trying to replicate the results in terms of points. Taking his time on the throw is Daksh Chaudhary. Goes for the longer route probably, but has checked back his throw. Finally, ball inside the box. Ashish Rao trying to dribble his way through. Too many black shirts there. Now a chance to break through. Not a great pass, only to give away possession. And is that a foul there? They've tumbled down. It looks like a wasted pass from the Tigers. And he'll be a happy man. Charles Tangram in goal for Delhi FC. Hasn't been tested a lot so far. Nitish Kumar. Even he hasn't been tested that much, but maybe now. Here's a great ball in. Defense will clear it, and it is that man again who is chasing down the final defense, Ashish Rana. He also has a goal to his name in the previous fixture. Mohit wouldn't be able to keep that in. It gets a little cagey and frustrating when there's no goals flowing, and It's not always great to see for the neutral, but both the teams have their strategies set. The ball aimed forward there inside the box. A little too long in. That has been the issue so far with Delhi FC. The final deliveries, a little too much weight on that, has caused them one away from their players. Great bit of skill there and a wonderful through ball almost. And an aimless clearance, hopeful. Tripped off. Here's where in the Tapa after a while. Has a lot of quality in him. Harshvardhan. A forward ball through. Can he get to that one first? He does, but it will be a corner. It was Ashish Rana once again. And that was a inch perfect tackle. And a corner for Delhi FC. Can they make it count? It will be Kuntal who will be taking the corner kick. Will he go straight inside the box? Signals inside. Goes for the cross. Not a great delivery. They've managed to keep it. Here's Virendra Thapa. Back to Kuntal. Decides to take on his man. Now the cross comes in. And away by the defender. Brilliant bit of work there from Delhi Tigers. But the cross wasn't quite executed to perfection. The idea was right. He saw Mohit making the run on the left. Here's Tanya. Back to Lovepreet. Another great forward ball. Important interception. Dheeraj Prabhakar. Another guy who has an eye for goal. Are we coming closer to that first goal of this game? Have won a throw in. Taken shot. Chance to cross it in. And that will be another corner. And Delhi FC are building on pressure here. Taken shot this time. Goes for the cross. Inside the box. Here's Virendra Thapa. Shoots and that's the first goal. And who else would you expect to score? It's the champion from Tech Pro here delivering for Delhi. It's 1-0 for Delhi FC. Straight to his coach, appreciating what he has just done. And that is all they required, a perfect ball inside the box. And it's Virendra Thapa who has got them the lead. And that is how we break the deadlock. One moment of brilliance. And here we have a 1-0 scoreline. Expressions of pressure on the faces of Delhi Tigers. He'll be a happy man. A substitute already though. I wonder what it is for. Might be some injury concerns or maybe tactical. We'll wait to see the confirmation. It is seemingly Dheeraj Prabhakar who has come on for another great lad, Sadananda Singh. And here's the goal scorer on your screen with a great through ball for Wendy. Cleared away from danger. Now it will be interesting to see how they build up on this lead. The game sense and game reading and execution of all they had practiced. This is the time to show what they've got. Charles taking his time. And there's the confirmation of the goal scorer, Virendra Thapa, on the score sheet. Here's Harshvardhan to the left now. An early substitute. I wonder if there was an injury for the man. Another crossfield ball. Here's Thapa. Has Randy in support. A little too much weight on that. He checked his one. If he was offside, but maybe he had the pace to latch on to that one. I love confusion. He'll sure get instructions from the touchline. A long goal kick, and Delhi FC are suddenly growing into the game here. They need a goal, Delhi Tigers, if they want to stay relevant in the competition. There could be more damage. They need to score if they want to bring out a point from here, and maybe even more. It is surely possible for the Tigers. They need to believe and build up on what they have in themselves. But right now, it's Delhi FC again in attack. From the left, goes with a shot blocked. And there's the substitute battling it out. Vinatip to Sadananda goes with a cross. The defender needed to head it. Another chance. The keeper hasn't gathered it. And the defense has to clear. They are certainly looking more dangerous right now. Delhi FC. Kashwana wants a corner for that one. He will get it. Yet another corner now for Delhi FC. 1-0 reads the scoreline. Will it be 2 here? Taking his time on that one will be a left-footed delivery. Go shot again. Chance for a cross. Here comes the cross. A defensive clearance much needed. Another chance to whip it inside the box. And this time the keeper was alert though, he spilled it, but finally will get it on. And the defense has opened up here. Mohit fighting. Great tackle. Ashish Rao has been working so hard, and so has Mohit for the Delhi Tigers. Just sit down. Back to a Delhi FC man. Here's Kuntal now. Keeping the ball amongst themselves well. Lovepreet. Switching play from right to left. Great bit of attacking play. Here's Harshvardhan making the one inside the box. The keeper is first there. Well anticipated by Nitish. Having more of the work to do among the two keepers. No pressure at all here for Charles. Switches play to the right. A long aerial ball towards the left. A little miscontrol, but he'll manage to keep it. That is Randy who has switched to the left. Not happy with the decision of that throw in. A little bit complaints coming in. We are approaching the halftime break here. 7 odd minutes before we reach the break, and it's Delhi FC on a slender 1-0 lead. Ashish Wan has played it, cushioned it to his teammate, who has passed it out for throw in. Always difficult in these conditions, but from a physical point of view, especially in the heat of Delhi, it is always better to play in these conditions. Just that you need to cope up with how and when to pass the ball, how much weight to put on it. What's interesting in this Delhi team is the work they do off the ball. If you observe them closely, the ones they make after the passes, the through balls, and the positioning of the players, it has been great to see from these young lads. Well, a lot of this game yet to come, and it is too early to predict an outcome. But right now, as it stands, it is Delhi FC on the lead. Urging his players forward is the head coach, Kuntal, straight to the defender. Here's Kuntal once again. He has won the ball, but unfairly. Who can be the man to provide a moment of joy for Delhi Tigers? Saurav with the throw in here, or rather the free kick. Will see it out of play. Intelligent bit of work. Great touch from Virendra Thapa. Back to Kuntal. Switches play to the left. Not a great touch there. It was Ranji, and you cannot get complacent, and you might concede if you do that. Here's Ora with the cross in, and an important hand from Charles to save that one. And it will be the first corner for Delhi Tigers. And as I was saying about complacency kicking in, and with that missed touch from Ranji, they had almost created an opportunity on the other side, and now they have a corner. Piyush to take it. Mohit and Ashish inside the box. So is Arab. Here comes the cross in. It is Ora with the header, but that has flied wide. But you cannot give away opportunities like that. Tried the fancy trick to receive, but he's managed to win back the ball. We're in the Tapa and has given it away. Was aiming for the left wing. Another great flick attempted. They're seeing a few tricks flying here and there from both the teams. Appealing for a foul, and he has won it. Is Sadananda Singh with the number 77 on his back, the substitute man, managed to keep possession somehow. Here is Tanya, back to Lafreed, now to the right Virender to Tanya. Switches play to the left now. Attempted through ball has been intercepted. And the trick didn't come off well this time. They've awarded another throw in. I wonder what the head coach would be telling them at halftime, because even though they're on the lead, they aren't looking that dangerous as we would expect them to. A little sloppy in approach is all I can comment. And just like that, given away possession again. Not great work by the Tigers, who have lost the ball too. Anya Raji, promising young defender. And yet another missed pass here, but they have stolen the ball back. A great through ball there. Here's a chance. It was Virender Thapa again, but he has been deemed offside. He is getting in behind the defense so often. He's been in trouble. Not really easy to mark. Sometimes in the center of the park, sometimes on the right or the left. And that ball was a little too late for the Tigers, as it was offside. Sagar starts play from the free kick. We are done with the 45 minutes of this half, and a few more to come, added by the ref. Here's Kuntal from the right, chance to deliver a ball, and that was almost flying in. They still have a chance. And now maybe the shot coming in, and that has gone out of play, says the ref. That will be a goal kick, but what a chance that! That was Kuntal at his best. He has switched with Sadananda and Randy. He has come to the right, Kuntal, and he is delivering from this side as well. The keeper was beaten. It was a little more closer to him than the strikers would expect. And that was Kuntal again, clearing, helping the defense. Wonder how much more will be added on. Done with 1 minute of additional time. Sloppy once again. It's Sagar. Delhi Tigers. It is Delhi FC who had the throw in rather. No cross floated inside the box. Randy coming in, but the keeper has come out first and has missed everything there. That's a foul, says the ref, but he has injured himself in the process. Not a great decision from the keeper there. He had his defenders marking the man. Came out of nowhere to punch it away. Didn't get the perfect contact. On your screens is Gaurav with Saurav, rather, with jersey number 13, having a word with his keeper. And that might well be the last kick of the game. in this half. The referee urging them to restart play as quickly as possible. We are done with the first 45 almost. And that is it for the first half at the Tagwat Stadium, New Delhi. It's Delhi FC who are leading against the Delhi Tigers FC by 1 goal to nil. And it's the 31st minute strike from Virendra Thapa, which has got them the lead. An exciting 45 minutes of action coming up right after this break. Welcome back to all the viewers. We are live here once again from the Thiagrad Stadium as we are approaching second half of this exciting encounter between the Delhi FC and Delhi Tigers Football Club. It is 1-0 in favor of Delhi FC with a 31st minute strike from Virendra Thapa, and it will be interesting to see how things shape up in the next 45. And attacking from left to right of your screens, we have started the game with a direct kick at goal. Interesting strategy there from the Delhi Tigers, who will be attacking from left to right of your screens in this half, all in yellow. And from right to left of your screens are Delhi FC in black jerseys, their regular stripes. They're trying to build up an early attack here. Halftime talk surely makes games more interesting. And there's of course change of approaches from both the teams. We expect to see they'll be confirming you if there are any changes for the side. Here's Harshvardhan with the throw in. Harshvardhan whipping in the cross. Managed to keep possession. Sadananda back to their defense. Delhi FC is starting the half, keeping possession. Here's Virendra Thapa. A little bit of misunderstanding with his teammate there. Whether Jane is the man, if I'm not wrong, a substitute who has come on. We'll be confirming it to you in a moment or so. But on the brighter note for Delhi Tigers, they haven't conceded much goals. Only one of them before this and one here. So maybe if they can score a goal and try to capitalize on it, they might get more than a point out of this game. And a brilliant skill from Harshvardhan there to keep possession for his team. Back to Charles. Good to see them so confident with the feet. The goalkeepers in this tournament. They've seen the last day as well with Friends United. And here's a chance. Will be a corner. That's a goal kick given by the ref. Nitish Kumar will have a moment of relief. Has been impressive with these goal kicks though. Most of them falling to the opponent players. That's great work by Vidya Jain. Here's Virendra Thapa. Managed to dribble past the players, but had been fouled. I believe the referee says play on. And right now in attack is Mohit, one on one, and the defender gets the better of him. You need to play to the whistle, and that little moment once again could have caused damage. It is that man, Mohit Lamba, who has been creating problems for the Delhi defense. And they're getting closer and closer towards the Delhi goal. Chance to cross it in. Here comes the cross. Charles needs to catch it. Does well. And throws it out immediately to the right. Some free space there. They've given away possession. Delhi Tigers are slowly and gradually growing into the game. Himanshu Sharma is another one we can see on the pitch. He's also a substitute, I believe, with number 17 on his back. finally won back by Delhi FC. They're feeling the pressure now. Here's Harshvardhan to the left. Now has fine support. Goes for the cross. No one reading it. The keeper almost misjudged it, but gathers it first. Safely collected. That was dangerous there. That wasn't legend ball inside the box. Was difficult for the players to read, especially the goalkeeper. He found himself in nowhere's land there. This is the substitute we were talking about. Himanshu Sharma lost his footing there. No foul involved, but has tripped the opponent man. Delhi FC once again has to build up from the back. Here's Hirsch. Plays it back. Back with Hirsch now. Trying to play a 1-2. Here's Virendra Thapa. Will he whip in across? There are players approaching the box. Decides to play it back to Hirsch. Now inside. Chance for a cross. The defender has missed it and finally cleared away. A little lack of concentration there. And we'll have a throw in for Delhi FC in the final third. The ground conditions certainly not helping the players keep their footing. Another long kick from the keeper, Nitish. Not walking. The longer route here. They have won a free kick in the attacking half. Delhi Tigers need a goal from somewhere. Is this the moment they were looking for? Here comes a long delivery inside the box. Cleared away by Lovepreet. Tall and strong, and now a cross towards the left. Couldn't keep that. And that's where a little bit of technicalities come into play in football. That is another slip out there. A lot of it happening. Cleared away by Lovepreet. He's enjoying it, isn't he? Certainly is. But now a throw in for Delhi. Intercepted, but they couldn't break on the counter here. That's a free kick given, I believe. And it is a free kick for Delhi now in their attacking half. Will it be a direct cross inside the box? Players lined up inside. Here comes the delivery. Chance for a header straight to the keeper. Decided to check his kick at the last moment. Too strong, this Delhi defense. And that was Virendra Thapa trying to keep the ball. Given away again. Here's the possession stats. 60% for Delhi FC, 40 for Delhi Tigers. But that doesn't really matter, especially when what you do with the ball is better than the number in terms of possession. But they haven't been able to do that. Delhi Tigers, and that through ball will be a little too much to ask for from the winger. And as the game is progressing, it will be getting tougher for Delhi Tigers to get back into this one. They need to score early here. And that's a foul from Harshvardhan. He knows it. He's turned his face around immediately. It's Piyush, the man down. Long ball forward. A wasted one from that free kick. And there has been more substitutes, I believe, for Delhi FC. We will be having a look at some of them. Now on the right channel. Delhi FC trying to build up from the centre. Here's Virendra Thapa, play on says left. Harshvardhan now combining amongst themselves. Has changed sides. Thapa was on the right hand side initially in the first half. Here's Thapa. A great ball inside. Will the cross come in? It's offside. He's complaining it isn't. He waited for the perfect moment to put the ball behind the defense. And it was almost a perfect one from U-18. But the referee has deemed that offside. These long balls aren't really working for Delhi Tigers. From the center of the park now, he's been such an hard worker, Vinadeep. Here he is once again. Across to the right. Great work there by Aditya, who is the substitute man on. Another one from the likes of Textro. They have been so effective recently in Indian football. And the number of players they've brought in. And right now, can they go on the break? Stopped away. Here's another through ball, a little too much once again, asking from Aditya. Sadananda hasn't been really on his A game here today, but he has quality to deliver. Nitish urging his players forward. Once again, the longer route. This time finds the yellow shirt only momentarily. Back to Delhi FC. Here is with a has Thapa in support. Once players inside. Have to pass it back. Lovepreet now. They're enjoying possession, Delhi FC. Building up from the right. Here's Aditya. Sadananda lays it back. Renadeep has been such a hard worker. The coach not happy with that pass, and not at all with that one, surely. And now, is there a chance to break through? Here is Mohit. No players in support, hence have to play it back. Outnumbered there by black shirts now. Here's a chance once again. Saurabh with the opportunity, but the defenders are in numbers to clear that. Piyush Veda was the man who was trying to go through, and now a ball forward aimed for Aditya. He will manage to keep it in almost. Now with the throw in. Here is Sada. Out for another throw in. Delhi FC are dominating things at the moment. Brilliant work by Aditya there. Brilliant once again. Has won a corner. The quality showering on the pitch from Delhi. Sadananda will be the man taking the free kick this time. The first goal, remember, came from a free kick, which was taken short, and then Virendra Thapa put it in. Here's another one, this time the longer route, the direct route rather. Lovepreet has a chance. Here's Virendra Thapa, deflected, and that's back to the defense. Acrobatic clearance. And the defender has injured himself, and so has Thapa. Both down on the ground. Seems like a head collision. And look at that. Delhi are getting closer to their second goal. Attention towards the players. The physios are on, doing their work. Another match lined up after this in this very stadium. It is the under-22s of Delhi FC. And we can see the stretcher brought in. I wonder if it will be required, but not like to see such moments. It will be National United who they'll be facing, and there's a signal from the physio. They want him substituted. The goal scorer, Virendra Thapa. Not a great sign. It seems like both the players will need to be taken off. One on a stretcher and one on his feet, but they both have hurt themselves. Not a great sign to see, but we hope they recover as soon as possible. But for now, they'll need a change in personnel. We'll wait to see who will replace the players. That's the worst thing which can happen to you as a player in a game is an injury. No one wants to miss a game of football, especially at that stage unless forced to. And there's the substitutions coming in. It's the number 25 for Delhi Tigers, Aryan, who has come on. Here's with Delhi straight away in attack. Here's Vanity. Back to Lovepreet. There will be a substitution for Delhi as well. And Rida is once again offside. Papa is walking off. It might be a double switch. Now Delhi Tigers on attack. Will that create some impact here? Ask for the throw in. Aditya and Tanya. Both of them appealing for it, but it's the Delhi Tigers who have the throw. They are in attack right now. And this is the confirmation of the substitutes. Daksh has gone off and Aryan has come on. Here's a burst of pace. Now down the left hand side. Here's Vidya. Delivers a cross in. Closer to the keeper than the striker. And we can see a goal scorer here. It's Gary who has come on. And he has some eye for goal. And it could be trouble for Delhi Tigers if he gets going. Here's Wendy back to his teammate. Now Harshvardhan. Here's a long ball forward. Deflected with a wonderful through ball there. Harsh has a chance to cross it, whips it in, and the keeper needed to punch it out. Still chance here. Here's Tanya. We're there now. Gets it jumbled up, but has won back possession for his team. Certainly looking dangerous. Here's Hirsch again. Whips in another cross. Vidya now has a chance. Whips it in. A free header. It's Aditya. It is offside and the goal wouldn't stand. Hands on his head. And what a glorious delivery that was, but the goal wouldn't count. And here's the replay. A great cross. He was in an offside position. Almost thought that was his moment. But they're getting closer and closer to the second goal. Relief for Delhi Tigers. It is Gigi who has come on. But now a chance for the Tigers here. Cannot latch on to that. Comfortable build-up. Charles hasn't been tested as such, apart from one occasion. Where is another substitute who has just come on. And there's lost possession. There's the confirmation. It's Serenity who has gone off. And Fahad Temuri has come on. Here's a chance now for Delhi. Cleared away finally. Lafwit decides to play it back again. A sloppy pass given away by Charles. Here's Mohit. Can he deliver? Too many black shirts onto him, but he'll earn a free kick. A little nudge wasn't really required there. They had more players in defense than they realized. And now this can be an opportunity. for the Tigers. Sonam Locum is on the ball with jersey number 3. Will be left with a delivery or a direct shot here. Too far out for a shot, but you never know. Sonam with the shot goes direct and not much power in that to beat Charles. Comfortable collection. Throws it out now for Vidya. Running forward all alone. And there's the confirmation of another change for Delhi Tigers. It's Mohit who has gone off and Puran who has come on. Puran Bahadur. A little bit of sloppy play here and there from both the teams. Well free to Aditya, switching play to the right. Skillful player. Sadananda trying to keep it in. A wonderful through ball. Here's Gehi with a shot. And that's off target. But every time he gets the ball, you can smell danger. It's 4 shots from Delhi to 1 from Delhi Tigers. One of which has been on target from Delhi FC. And that one has counted. Once again the longer route but wasted. Love Reed with the defensive header. Brilliant work again by Vidya. And the great tackle matched up. 70 minutes up. We're into the last quarter of the game. Harsh tackles flying in. Tanya here in the left hand side. You've seen him on the right. Currently on the left. Taking their time on that free kick. Sadananda has come on to take the free kick. He'll be going for the direct ball inside the box. A right-footed in-swinging delivery. Here comes the ball. It's a different technique and different route used, but cleared away by the defender. A different tactics rather. But the defense was alert. It's only a 1-0 still. Not much to separate the two sides. It still can go either way. 9 fouls from Delhi FC, 5 from Delhi Tigers. Not much of a rough game, but had enough for that number of fouls. Here's one more to add to that. He'll surely get a talking for that from the referee. Trying to waste a few seconds. Sada. And again the longer route. Lafreed has covered it. Almost lost it. But there wasn't enough space for the defender to win it back. Charles now to Vidya. Looking for the crossfield ball. Goes through it. Losing control. Only if the Tigers can capitalize these moments. Kept the ball in Aditya. Here is Aditya. A wonderful through ball. Almost perfectly weighted. Here comes the cross in at the far post. No one waiting. Now might be a chance. Waiting to deliver. Does a little too much there. They want to confirm and another goal and sit in a better position in this game. One goal lead is never assured. Here comes the cross from Tanya. A wonderful ball. The keeper has anticipated that. The substitute making some impact here for Delhi FC. Game has suddenly changed a bit. Sadhana on the ball. Straight away has found the ball forward. Aditya is running towards it. Has hurt himself. And that might be a penalty. They're appealing for the foul. And is that a penalty? A high boot there. Might be a card as well. We're seeing referee aiming at his pocket. And that was a really, really high boot. Almost to his face. Hope he's fine there. And that could be the penalty they were looking for. There has been a card. It's a yellow. And it's a penalty for Delhi FC. Can they make it 2 and confirm 3 points here? Get closer to the 3 points where there would be an accurate statement. And KQ will be the man who will be taking the penalty kick. Doesn't miss many, this lad, Gerari. Chance for him from the spot. The substitute man. Can he make it 2-0 for Delhi FC? Here he goes. Gigi on the one. Which side will he go? Goes to the left, and that is saved. On the rebound, it's Tanya who puts it in. It's 2-0. Not from the spot directly, but somehow it is in. Relief on the face of the striker. But the defender has got a goal for himself and for his team, who will be on a 2-0 cushion right now with 13 minutes to play here at the Tiagraj Stadium, New Delhi. And that will bring some smile on the faces. A little relief after all the hard work. And there's the man at the near side. It's Aditya Ram Singh who has earned them the penalty. And for Tanya Raji who gets them the lead. The keeper has hurt himself. He's waiting till he gets treatment. Few more minutes before we approach full time in this game, and then we have another exciting match coming up between the National United and Delhi FC, the under 22s. There's the confirmation of the goal scorer on your screen. It's Tanya who has made it 2-0. The Tigers need something here, some miracle if they at least want to get a point from here. It is of course possible, unless and until the final whistle goes. There surely is a little bit of hope. Still getting treatment is Nitish. And the yellow card was for Araf for Delhi Tigers in that penalty incident. That was a really high boot. Had it been a more serious tackle or a different situation of the game or a different level, we could have probably seen a different color of the card as well. Lenient enough from the referee to give a yellow on that occasion. up on his feet. Will we require a substitute here? He was being walked off, I believe. Will be a good amount of time added on after this. At least three of it. Back to kick off once again. 10 minutes of regulation time to go. Can the Tigers find a way to break through? It's Delhi who are hungry for more. Here's the goal scorer of the second one. And that's some frustration. The ref wouldn't like it. He has been lenient in showing cards. Decides not to give a card, but he'll surely talk him off. But he finally talks himself into the books. And on the far side of the pitch, you can see the team's getting ready for the next game, and the goalkeeper has been substituted. Nitish is the man who has gone off, and Nitin has come in on goal for Delhi Tigers. Can he manage to save them for the next 10 minutes? Here comes the direct shot, straight to the new keeper, Nitin. And that's snatched away almost. They need to focus. Deflected off and will be a goal kick. He also must appreciate the work put in by the Minerva Academy and the Tectra Pradesh United and Himachal FC, clubs like them, building up the base, making players available and making teams stronger, supplying players, being the supply line here. Delhi FC showing results. Tanya now trying to fancy himself in midfield. Here's a switch to the left. He's offside. Aditya. The coach is not happy with that decision. He's furious. I wonder if all of these decisions have gone right. You can see Virendra Thapa on the sidelines. He was the one who gave them the lead today. Gathered safely by Charles. Aditya now, a great through ball for Tanya. Has Gigi in support. Back to Aditya. Can he go through? No, he can't. Too many yellow shirts there. And now chance for a long range attempt, which doesn't come in. He was lining up for one. And that's a great through ball. Is it offside? And it has been given offside, I believe, but once again, a doubtful decision. Wonder if both of them were offside or only one. It might have been that one of the two players were offside, but the other wasn't. When they still working hard from the first minute of the game. Lovepreet Singh moving forward with Aditya now. Can he whip in a cross? Here comes the cross towards the near post, but was always going out. Versatile, these players can play on both flanks. We've seen so many switching of positions in today's game from Randy and Sada, and then Tanya moving to midfield. Of course, Virendra Thapa and now Aditya as well. Can they get a third one here? A touch from the seniors, from their seniors, of course. Chance to whip in across. He has earned a corner. Final minutes of the match. Once again, the shorter route whips it in this time. Chance for a shot. And that effort would have been wonderful to see if he could have scored. And there's substitutions being made for Delhi Tigers. They'll have to retake the goal kick. It is Arjun Pandey who has come on there. And now they can restart play. Can he be a super sub? Arjun Pandey. I've seen it many times in Indian football. Here's Vinadeep in attack, this time contributing. It's Sada. For a moment I thought it was Winner, but it was Sadananda with the ball. He has run too long. That will be a goal kick. This is a confirmation of the subs. Ashish Rao has gone off, and Arjun Pandey has come on for Delhi Tigers. They are trailing by 2 goals with 3 minutes in regulation time to go and a few added on. A through ball forward. Here's a chance for Delhi FC to score their third. Here's Gigi inside the box. Just that last tackle. They've got a corner. The ref says it is a goal kick. It's a yellow card for the reaction to Gigi. I wonder what it is. They're still talking with the referee. Not needed. Few decisions here and there. Not sure if that is the right decision. But the play has been called back for either offside or a foul. Didn't seem offside to me, but at least the referee has a better angle. But Gigi wouldn't be happy with that card. Unless there was an elbow involved, which I clearly couldn't see. Taking his time, Charles Harshvardhan, Vinadeep to Lovepreet. Still Lovepreet on the ball. Vinadeep back to Lovepreet. Harshvardhan, no pressure. Except right now, and that pressure has caused them to give away possession. Here is Puran Bahadur, the other substitute. Here's Puran, not able to get through, but Delhi FC have a free kick. Wanted back to the keeper. Here is Charles. Taking his time, no pressure being applied. Piyush is the only man there up front for the Tigers. Now with Tanya decides to play it forward. That's a wonderful through ball. Just couldn't get the perfect touch there. He was almost through, and what a ball that was for Fahad Temuri. We ran out of play. We are done with the regulation 90 and few minutes to be added on, especially with the injuries from the keeper and the defender a while ago. Pressure on the keeper, cleared away. Can they get at least one back? The Tigers from the left-hand side. With little turn from Bahadur. Here's a chance to build up. Where was this play from the beginning of the game? Chance to whip in a cross. Here comes the cross. And Charles makes it look like too easy. We're there now. I wonder how much time will be added on. Long throw forward, and that must be another throw in favor of Delhi, but there is a man down for the Tigers. The referee will seek attention to the play. Here's Renadev with a cross in. The keeper has spilled it and finally cleared away. Will there be more goals? Sadananda goes for the shot. That is off target. And that will be enough for today's game. It is full time, and Delhi FC have got the better of the opponents here. So 90 minutes have been played, and Delhi FC have beaten Delhi Tigers by 2 goals to nil with goals from Virendra Thapa and Tanya. That is all for the game here today. Signing out and hope you all enjoyed the game. We'll be meeting you once again with another exciting clash coming on with Sportcast India. Till then, goodbye and have a nice day.